Shalom, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. It is still day 4 of Sukkot. The sun is getting ready to go down soon, but it's still day 4, not yet day 5. And day 4, again, is very important because this is the day, it was in the midst of the feast of Sukkot that Yahshua literally went up to the temple. Now remember, at the very beginning, before Sukkot started, his brothers and sisters were mocking him. He said, "Come on, Yahshua, why don't you go up to Jerusalem and show yourself? Come on, come on, come on." And he said, "Your time is always ready. You're of the world. But my time has not yet come," because he knew they wanted to murder him. He was healing on the Shabbat, and that didn't violate Torah, mind you. It violated the Talmudic Jewish wicked traditions that they were following that violated the Torah. Okay, so his brothers and sisters go up and they're mocking him, and then it says Yahshua is not going to break Torah, right? And at that time, when there was a temple there, you're commanded to go up there for Sukkot. We're not commanded now because there's no temple, but we still need to keep Sukkot. So Yahshua did go up, but he went as it were in secret. But it says in the midst of the feast, which is day 4, he made himself manifest. He went into the temple and he started preaching. And as he preached, all the chief priests, the Sadducees and Pharisees, that they wanted to murder him, they couldn't do it because his time was not yet. So it was right there in the midst. So that's this day, day 4. Well, if you look at the scenery here, a couple people from the church, they have started decorating. You see it looks like a wedding. And they're preparing for the last great day. Now there's a prophetic picture here. Here some of the workers at this congregation started literally preparing this fellowship hall for the last great day, which is this is the 8th millennium. This is the new heavens and new earth. The last great day is about the 8th millennium. It's beyond the 1,000-year reign of Messiah. And this is the new heavens and new earth. This is the ultimate, final, permanent. This is when we come out of our temporary sukkahs, and now it's the permanence of the new heavens and new earth. Well, here they did this right here in the midst of the feast, right in the middle of it. They're now already looking forward to the 8th millennium. Well, guess what happened? In the 4th millennium, what happened? Right toward the end of the 4th millennium, the Messiah was born. Remember? In the manger. Well, he's going to return, right? He's going to return at the 7th millennium, and then he's going to deliver up his kingdom to the Father in the 8th millennium, and it's going to be him, the Lamb, and Yah will be the temple therein. So just as Yahshua was born at the 4th millennium, right at the end, and the 8th millennium, he and the Father, there will be no temple, he will be the temple therein. So too, on this 4th day, they are preparing for the last great day, which is all about that 8th millennium, the new heavens and new earth. Now, there's one thing more I want to point out. In Revelation, it talks about how when we're standing on that sea of fire and glass, and we get our rewards, we've been resurrected, and we're with Yahshua, and we're about to return to earth, it says they sang the song of Moses and the Lamb. The song of Moses. Here we have Moses and the commandments and the Torah, and the Lamb, the wedding feast of the Lamb. You see, it's not just one or the other. The Christians will say, well, you know, that Old Testament Jewish stuff, the Torah, we don't need that. It's been done away with. And then the Jews will say, well, we reject Messiah. We're going to do the Torah. But we need both. We need both the Torah and the Spirit. We need both His Word and Yahshua's blood. And that's why it's the song of Moses and the Lamb that they sing on the sea of fire and glass. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. My website is spiritandtorah.com, but I'm encouraging you, if you're in Salem, you need to come to Cornerstone because Yah is doing an incredible move of the Spirit that I have never seen at any Messianic congregation, and I've been to many. He is doing a mighty work here at Cornerstone. So if you're in the Salem area, we're at 4600 Sweegle Road. Pastor Rick and Elder Dale are pure-hearted leadership, and the praise and worship team is anointed, and I encourage you, please come. We're meeting every night, every day, and we're going to have a high Shabbat service on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. here at 4600 Sweegle Road, Salem, Oregon. Shalom.